Hey everybody, Dee here, and today I thought I would kind of do a fun short little video on everything that I kind of fed Casey for a week. I just wrote myself up a note and left it beside his tank, and every time I fed him something, I just wrote it down on here. It's not a complete list of everything that I do feed him. There are other things that I've fed him, such as cucumbers, stuff like that throughout the week. Anything that I'm kind of cutting up and boiling for the other fish as well. So that isn't a complete list that is on here, but it is a good idea of kind of the things that I feed him throughout the day. So let's start with one of the things that I like to feed him, and that is my bug bites. I do feed him the larger cichlid formula for anybody that is interested, and the size he is now at about 5.5 inches. I feed him 5 of these at a time now. So in total, I did this twice, so I fed him 10 of these in total this week. One of the other things that I like to feed him, I like a lot of natural things and things that I can grow myself. So I do have one tank that has a lot of duckweed on it. So I do scoop some of that off as a bonus and a free food for Casey here, and he does really like it. Very, very healthy for him and high in protein, strangely enough. So I just take a big scoop of that out with my hands and throw that in the tank, and he usually manages to destroy that within 12 to 24 hours and be putting that huge handful in there. So I did do that once this week as well. My mealworms are kind of fun because I just raise them myself just out in the closet. I have a fairly large colony because I also like to feed them to the piranhas downstairs and Charlie as well. He just loves his mealworms. So I do gut load those crickets or the mealworms and feed them a lot of good things, lots of veggies and stuff. So I know they're getting a good diet, or very, very helpful and full of good stuff for feeding Casey. So I only managed to feed him one of those this week, but he does love those, and I will sometimes throw them in on the live streams as well. Green peas, this time we only did that once this week. Sometimes we will do it twice, but usually a once a week kind of feeding just for all of the tanks. And with the Pleco babies downstairs, I have been enjoying doing the extra boiling and goodies and veggies and stuff for them. So this time we only did one this week, but we did give him a total of 5 peas. So he is such a pig and he does enjoy his peas. My flake food that I picked is the warm medley. I do enjoy feeding that to all my tanks. It's kind of my staple for my tanks downstairs. But I did feed him one gigantic scoop, as you can see here in the video, and he does enjoy getting to scoop around the tank, and it gives him something to do, just trying to get all the pieces of it. He never seems to notice right away and spreads it everywhere. So I think it's kind of a fun activity as well. His main pellet that I give him is our food right here, our Nutrifin Max, the warm diet as well. I've been giving this to him since I got him. I started off with half a pellet at a time, sometimes just a quarter of a pellet at a time, and now I just drop in usually one in the morning, sometimes one at night as well. In total, I managed to feed him at least one of these a day, so it was probably my usual morning routine feeding when I come in here in the morning, and then his bonuses throughout the week and other snacks. So as you can see, I had fun recording this, and I thought it was really neat just to look back at what I did manage to feed him throughout the week, and I'm glad to know that he does get such a good varied diet. And if you need to write that down and find out for yourself how you're doing in your variation and that kind of thing, it's neat to look back at. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that big red button and ring the little bell so you'll know when the next one comes out. I will see you guys on Friday's video at 10 o'clock.